in their daily life they use Tamil to speak to their parents and their friends. And English is the main problem for my students. They could understand, but they feel so shy and not confident to tell. Same goes for Sinshan student. When the program started, both of the students from my schools and her schools, they very eager and confident. They want to use this English. They want to use English to talk and communicate with their friends. I think yesterday when I went to Sinshan, I teach the student how to make origami flowers. I can see some of the students, they eagerly ask Susie how to tell scissors in English. They ask in Chinese and I am able to see that. So it's like enhancing the English proficiency among the students in both schools. Next, benefits for the teachers. TIPP, Temurong International Partnership Program, enable the sharing of knowledge, information, and technology in the teaching and learning of English and the school's curriculum. Both schools teachers, we are exchanging our ideas and share the ideas how to carry out the English lesson in class. We are sharing so many ideas, and we are still doing that. First of all, nowadays it's not a problem for us to have a connection with other countries, since we have wonderful technology, and we don't need to use laptop also. We just use our smartphones. So first, we just communicate through line. So these are the members of our group. We communicate through line. We will discuss what are the things that we need to carry out on the next day. The next, we will use Skyping or Messenger video call, and we will have the online section. This is the first activity that I carried out with Sinshan. I introduced art of color, Indian culture, Rangoli color to Sinshan students. My students, they are teaching how to make the color. Okay. Indirectly, my students, they are using English to teach them, and her students also using English to ask questions. The second thing is, Sinshan students, first of all, they already sent some calligraphy materials, the papers and the pen to my schools, and we have an online section to have the calligraphy section with the Sinshan school. So students from Sinshan, through the online section, they taught my students how to do it. So it's just only activities, it's indirectly helping the students to use English, and the teachers also to use the ICT. Next, teachers to network with others around the world to seek and share advice. Teachers to work together on international projects that have its beginning in the classroom. So indirectly, TIPP International Partnership Program helps teachers and students a lot, and my colleagues will contribute for the parents, how it helped the parents and the community.
Hello everyone. Now let us see how the TIP program helps the parents and community to develop the English proficiency for the students. The first point is to develop cooperation and collaboration among the teachers, pupils, parents and the community. Through this program, all the pupils and staffs in our school encourage both of us to improve the English proficiency of the students. The second point is promote social and cultural understanding. Okay, this program also helps us to introduce Indian culture to Taiwanese, and it also helps us to understand culture of Taiwan. As you can see in the picture, we introduce our musical instruments to the Taiwanese students, and the second picture is we are doing the opening ceremony for the TIP program when they came to Malaysia and visit our school, and they learn to make some sweets we arranged in our school on that day. And the other picture shows that some Taiwanese parents are playing kabaddi, our Indian traditional games with our Indian students. So they had a lot of fun through this kind of activities when they visit our school. And the third point is to form collaboration with the school alumni and district education office, government department and NGOs. As you know, my school is a small school which is located in a rural area and consists of 61 students. Before CHIP program, no one knows about our school, but now we are one of the well-known school in our district. This helps us to have connection with the district and higher education officer, and we are a role model to have international program to other schools in our districts. And the government officers also help us a lot to carry out this program. As we teachers in our school also have a special day. It is a Wednesday. Wednesday is an English day where teachers and the parents and the staffs must communicate in English to improve their English proficiency. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello everyone. My name is Zhong Kai Sheng. In Chinese, Zhong Kai Sheng. Okay. I'm from Malaysia. I'm teaching in SJKC Yao Jing Luan Mentakau, Pahang in Malaysia. Okay, so last year on 14 July 2016, we have a memorandum of mutual cooperation with the Tainan Xishan School. Okay, so now, until now, our relationship is just only 1 year, 3 months, and 6 days. Yes, but our relationship is very good. So, I'm going to talk about the benefit of the mutual cooperation. There are 4 benefits I'm going to talk here, but actually it's more than this. Okay, so the first one is the uses of social media. The second one is the interaction of school environment. The third one, interaction of school activities. The last one is cultural interaction. So let's look on the first one. Okay, the use of social media. My school is located at the outskirts of the town. So most of the pupils, they are from the poor families. Okay, most of their parents are the workers of a factory. So their income and salary are very low. Some of the students, they don't have computers or even internet connection in their house. So by joining this program, this partnership, students were given chance to try to interact by using the social media. We are using the Facebook Messenger as our video conference. So this is the pictures that the students, they are very happy because they can get to know new friends and in the other country. So at the back of the student was me and my head mistress. Okay, we're setting up the things. Because of the location, the connection was not strong, so it took around 1 to 2 hours for me to done the setting in order to start the conversation. So the student, they are trying to introduce themselves, okay, to the friends in Taiwan. Okay, there are even parents coming to have interactions. Okay, yes, the parents is also very sportive. They also want to join together. Okay, next one is the interaction of school environment. So during the visit to the both school, okay, when they come to visit us and we go to visit them, we'll look around the environment to find some ideas in order to do some improvement in our school. So, the day before yesterday, I just went to visit Sinshan School, and I found that their school is very creative, especially the headmaster, Mr. Xia. He's very creative. He just invented a special board, which is very convenient to use it while you are teaching. So anyone who is interested, you can approach Mr. Xia later. Okay? So we'll get some ideas. So this is my school. Actually, this is my school. And then this is the classroom view. At the back of the classroom, there's a notice board. It's a traditional way. So I'm going to change it by using Mr. Xia invented board. I will do it in Malaysia. Okay? I will tell my headmistress to try to do it. Okay? Normally, we'll put there's some words on the board. Okay? The teachers will put the words that the pupils learn at the day. Okay? And then some of the things are the pupils' work. Okay? These two guys is a Malay guy in my school. Okay? In my school, there are 3 races of people. One is Chinese, second one is Malay, and the third one is Indian. Okay? Most of them are Chinese, but they are also some Malay pupils. Okay? They are holding a textbook, which is their Malay textbook. Every one of us have to learn it. Okay? It's our national language. Okay, so this is my class, the classroom view. Okay, the arrangement of the tables. This is arrangement of table for the presentation. The pupils normally they will do presentation or discussion by using these kinds of arrangement. So this is the surrounding of my school. Okay. There are, as you can see, there's animals portrait. Okay, the pupils like it very much. Maybe if there's enough budget, you can try to do it because our school has some little problems with the attendance of the student. So by building out this animal portraits, we hope that it will attract more pupils to our school. Okay, and it also can beautify our school environment. Okay, so the third one, the interaction of school activities. Our school popular activities are line dance and basketball activities. So we are having a basketball performance to welcome the guests from Xinshan. So the performance together with the setting off of firecrackers. Okay, this is the performance, and this is my basketball. This is my basketball team, and they are. I'm a basketball coach, and then I train them to perform a basketball dance to welcome them. Okay, for Xinshan, they are good in Daibolo. They also have performance in our school. So this is also the activity that we do. We send cards to each other, reply each other letters, and exchange some artwork. Okay, cultural interaction. I hope you are not feeling hungry when you see these pictures. We prepare a lot of food to welcome our guests. Okay. So these are Malay dishes. Malay dishes which made by the Malay parents. This is the Indian dishes, thosai, which is made by the Indian parents. This is satay, the skewer, okay, from Malay's parents. And they enjoy it very much. The white things there is a chicken rice ball, very famous in Malaysia, in Malacca. But Malacca is far away from Pahang, from my school. But our parents know how to do it. So if you come to our school, you can have this. Okay, thank you. Lastly, I think that this program is very good. I like mathematics. In mathematics calculation, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. But for education, for this partnership, I think one school partnership with another school is more than 2. I think it's infinity. We can get a lot of outcome. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. I'm Susie. I just want to say that I'm not an expert in technology. I don't even know how to use it. I just use my IT experts, friends, and capable people around me, be my slaves, to work for me. So that's why Yoshi said we need a team. We need a team. You don't work alone. But because of the limitation of the time, so I want to just make it short. Okay. We believe all things work together to help those who love God, as I'm a Christian. So I just, all through this experience, I said, to help those who try to do good to others, especially to our little ones. We all do this not for ourselves, but for the people after us, the younger generation after us. So I'm not sure how many minutes I still have, but I want to show you the two books just printed out today and the other day. One is 2005 and 2015 and 2016, all done by my expert friends, Alison, as the principal of Ximen Primary School. And the books is all coming through all the partnerships starting from the little seeds. I work with Yoqing. Later, just through the presentation in the conference in Malaysia, there's an Asia presentation conference. And I was connected to an instructor in a teacher's training institute. So I connected with her. So, and because as Yoshi mentioned, we were assigned to the Bureau of Education in Taiwan and both in his district. So we became served in the bureau. So we were able to work together with the instructors to bring 34 trainees from her institute to have a training program in Tainan, especially in some remote schools for a week. And now it's been 2 years already. So that's a really unexpected effect of the starting tiny seeds in our heart with the passion to do this for our students. And last 2017, this year summer, we brought 23 students from remote schools. One is our school and the other one is junior high school to that institute for a week summer camp. That's a really big thing. So now, the coming year, we hope bigger things will come. So we are contacting Professor Zhang to see if we can do bigger things. But that's only for ourselves. It's really for the people, bigger effect to like echo, to deliver the message to help the younger kids. Okay, my timing. Okay, just small things count great things. And the conference I have and the program run by the Bureau of Education and the visit last year in the summer camp and all these big fests and more things are graders and going on happening. Then we visit there to see the different faces. I show so many faces because those are trainees. They are going to serve in remote schools. So I think their hearts are really delighted and brightened up to see the future is very important for them, especially the younger generations. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Originally, I would like to open the floors to all the audience, but everyone kept saying that the time restriction. So, okay, thank you for these two excellent and inspiring presentation. We could see that although we like to stay in our comfort zone, but once we have the chance to step out from our comfort zone, we might see a beautiful scene that we never thought about. And so thank you for these two groups. And I would like to especially thank all the teachers. They devote, they engage, they spend a lot of time just for students' good. And thank you for all of us, and thank you for all the participants. Now, let's go to the next section. Let's welcome the chair. Thank you for these two groups. And sorry, can I have an ask? Because these two groups are so excellent. If we'd like to have collaboration with you, just give us a lot of chances. Thank you.
Many thanks to Dr. Chang and the presenters. Next, we will move on today's concluding session. Please welcome the moderator, Professor Tan.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Now we are approaching the end of this conference. I would say it seems that every section run out of time. So it seems we're always behind the schedule. We also want to say that actually, although the time is limited, but the friendship formed during this process would last forever. So that is I want to say, and that is information I can get during the process of this conference as well. And back to the planning of this conference, actually we have three major purposes. The number one is we want to demonstrate that for the past around 8 years, as you know, since the government proposed the policy, we want to demonstrate our school already have certain capacity, establishing partnership and collaboration with our foreign schools and institutions, not just only school but also NGO as well. So that is quite primary objective of this conference. As I think for the past 2 days, you already can see that I think we achieved certain target already, I would say. And the second purpose of this conference, as we planned for, actually we want to become a platform to make more people to understand international education. But during the conference, as I can say, I think you already begin to undertake this. You contact other schools. You establish with other, you also try to reach out other countries as well. So I think that kind of function or objectives also partially, I would say, partially achieved as well. Become a platform, a conduit, become as a process that we can connect ourselves to others as well. So that is the main purpose of this project as well. This conference as well. And usually, I would say, from my own perspective, I also want to emphasize that I also learned a lot from your presentation as well, because your presentation is so diverse. So reachful and so insightful as well. So including, I guess some of you already find your new partner as well. For example, Sushi just announced that maybe she wants to have a more opportunity to do the collaboration with teacher training or teacher mobility, and our chair already agreed. Professor Hong already happy to collaborate with her, right? So you must remember that the test you agreed to do that. Right. So before we end of this conference, I also want to invite our chair to reflect upon a little bit some ideas or maybe some suggestions to the future. And firstly, I would like to invite Professor Zhong to say something about the whole event. Okay? Yeah. Or reflection. Later we can open to the floor a little bit. Yeah, please.
Thank you for your invitation. I think I I learned a lot from school's experience. And just because I work in higher education and I lack of school experiences, especially the practice, I cannot understand how to teach naughty students, and our brave teachers bring our students abroad to meet foreign students. Here I must say, I do thank you, because you educate our new generation very well, and this nation will have great hope. Thank you very much.
Thank you for Dr. Jones' remark about the Congress and the reflection. We invite Professor Hong. Would you please? Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you for the host organization for this opportunity. It's really touching and inspiring opportunity. But I have to clarify that when I proposed the invitation, I didn't mean to do it for myself. I think a lot of our teachers here would like to have the chances for their students as well. So we really appreciate the efforts all the teachers make, and I think it will be really great for our students, especially for students in low socioeconomic status and from disadvantaged areas to have this kind of opportunity. And also, just like what Dr. Professor Jones said, it's really great to see how hard our teachers from elementary and secondary schools to what they have been doing and what they will do in the future. It's really kind of encouraging attitude, and we, the professors from higher education system, would like to learn from you as well. Okay, thank you.
Thank you for Professor Hong's words. And let's welcome our final chair, Dr. Pat.
Thank you, everyone. And I'm very happy to be here. During the 2 days conference, I do have a lot of inspiration for myself. I believe to all of you too. The other thing is we are doing international education for the next generation. So when we do that, we cooperate between our colleagues inside the school, outside the school, and across the country borders. We make it unique and one. So let's do it all the way to 20, 30, and even more. Thank you.
Thank you for the encouragement to the conference and to our next generation. Okay, we open to the floor. Does anyone want to say some words to others or to the conference or to, yeah, anyone? Or does anyone want to say something? There will be. Thank you. Right. Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. I guess it's because it is a little bit late of the time, so I think we probably need to end of this conference. But before we end of the conference, I would say, because the young generation, as Dr. Dai said, we've seen some students also join us today for the whole conference. But I also express my sincere gratitude to our partner schools and our overseas schools and organizations. But we also send our best thanks to our own staff as well, because they, for the past 2 days, they devote their time and effort to making this whole conference better. Hopefully you really enjoy the whole process and you can really feel that hospitality that we want to express to you also. Yeah, so I think the final words from here is that I'd like to meet you somewhere, maybe in Taiwan, in Asia, or in other corner of this world. But we do hope that based on this conference, we strengthen our relationship, we have more possibility of collaboration, and we work together and for the future and for the next generation. And send back to your own country and have enjoyed your days in Taiwan. Thank you so much and welcome. Yeah.
Hello. We would like to officially conclude this conference. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the organizers would like to express their deepest appreciation for your attendance to the conference. We hope you have enjoyed this year's conference and you have found the topics very useful and insightful. Thank you, and please allow me to remind you that you should collect the stamp once you leave the room. Thank you very much for your participation.
感谢各位来宾的参与。2017年